Okay, we're back. My World 67, this is G-Man. Uh, just a quick video just to document this find. Man, what a find. I've owned several of these over the years. I've traded them off, I've fixed them, I've junked them out. But this is the first time I've ever had one that was sold uh, basically for junk. It had been sitting, it actually had been underwater to a certain extent for a period of time. Uh, it the wheels were all just gray, uh, and the frame was gray in places, and it had a chip out right here on the roof, which I've repaired, and I've got to go back and finish it. I've got some rust oxide primer on it right now, and I go back and resand it. I filled this in, replaced that chip. I'm gonna go back, resand it, smooth it out some more, and then paint it, repaint it. Other than that, you're looking at this engine just the way it came. That shine that it has is all original. Once I washed it, cleaned it up, it's just amazing. This engine is like new, and the reason why I know that is because when I looked at the wheels, when I began to clean the wheels, I could tell approximately how much wear the wheels had. But not just only that, most of these engines, when you get them, they have been removed at one time or another from the chassis. You see that little maroon colored peg right there? Every one of them is intact on this engine. This shell has never been removed from this engine. Now, this motor was locked, and it was locked tight. I sprayed it with penetrating oil. I let it sit. I went back. I worked it. I worked it. And I worked it. I spent about 3.5 hours just trying to break this motor free. And finally, it broke free, and I went ahead and set it on the track and got it to run. The reverse unit was a little sticky in it, and once it broke free, this thing just really runs great. I've oiled it, we put a little more penetrating oil on it, and like I said, I cleaned those wheels. This thing just flies down the track, and at 20% power, or 20 miles an hour per transformer speed, this train will move. It actually moves at about 15 miles, 10, 15 miles an hour. It will actually begin to move. Not very many trains will do that on that lower percentage of power. This is just really great. I'm just really excited about it. It's almost like a new train, a brand new Marx train. No damage except for that chip in the top. Just been sitting, probably had been sitting for about 35, 40 years. That's a long time. A long time. And if we sat around for 35, 40 years, we'd be locked too, right? Okay, just a quick video. I let you guys see it run, but I'm going to save that as I'm trying to get out there yet and still work on getting my layout cleaned up and getting everything done so that we can run some trains on the layout so you can view that, see that. I see it. I didn't get it wiped off.